Hi, my name is Kathy, and we are in Salt Lake City, Utah, filming from our store, Mom and Me Scrapbooking this afternoon. This is my daughter, Karen.
Hello.
And my daughter, Jenny.
Hi, y'all. We're so excited to be part of Shop and Show. We have so many cute projects to show you today.
We're designing with the Bella Boulevard lines, and it is a fantastic line with so many cute projects. We're going to get started with looking at this mini album that my mom designed.
Hi, everyone. It's Kathy, and I'm back to spend some time with you this afternoon to show you this beautiful mini album. Look at the bow. This is all paper from Bella Boulevard. It is called My Life 365. It is such a cute mini album. And the fun thing about it, it's kind of a year in a glance, okay? So this is going to be a whole year of pictures, and there's 4 pages for every month. Look at this cute little penguin.
Adorable.
Isn't he cute? The colors are so wonderful. Bella Boulevard does such a great job on their paper. All the little patterns, everything matches. And we had so much fun putting this together. The fun thing about our books is everything comes pre-cut. Everything, all these little pieces that you see will be pre-cut and stacked in order, waiting for you to create your own project.
That's so fun. It's just like a scrapbook puzzle.
And they have hit every event during the year.
This would be such a cute baby book.
Mother's Day.
So cute.
Father's Day.
Okay, I love that
Summer.
golf cart.
Is that fun? It's so cute.
This is so cute.
And there's plenty of room in here because a lot of times there's certain activities like the 4th of July and summer where you do so many pictures, but you want to put them in. So even though we've got lots of pockets here, you can add more paper in here. Okay, and we've got this whole collection in our store for sale.
Okay, I love
Isn't it darling? Look at this little minivan.
That van is adorable.
Yeah, isn't it cute? And of course, I know that's a Coke. Isn't that fun?
It's gotta be.
You need a cold Coke on a hot day, right? Okay, and this is so cute. Look at all the cute little things. And of course, you always have to take that first day back to school picture.
I love how it has all the pockets.
Oh, and it's got so many little pull-outs in there. And here's our favorite month, October.
I love this Halloween.
Isn't that fun? You definitely need to add some more pages for October. And I think this is so cute. You can do journaling or a picture. Lots of fun. And here we are, getting to the end of the year. Here it is, November. I love the fall. Don't you love the fall? Look at this, fun pictures. A little football here for that Thanksgiving Day football game. And we're at the end of the year with December.
Okay, that Santa is adorable.
Isn't he cute? I love that little Santa.
So cute.
What a great album.
And then also, I'm going to show you how cute they made these little tags that come with it. And so I just went through on each of these little half pages and put these cute little tabs.
I love it.
They are so fun. So we have this book listed on our Shopify. It's $139, and it is a loaded kit, let me tell you. It starts out, you get the binder with this, you get all of this ribbon, and we will do a tutorial to show you how we make these fun bows. Those colors are just so yummy looking.
Actually, we have a fun surprise because this is shipping out in January, and we're going to be doing an online class
showing you how to put this together and doing the tutorial on the book and
walking you through step by step.
Yeah. And it comes with all of your chipboard. It comes everything completely cut. All the ephemera. Yeah, 2 packs of ephemera. Everything to make this beautiful little mini album from start to finish.
That is so cute.
Isn't that cute?
I love it.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us to see this great book.
Okay, are you ready for this fun project? My Life 365 Card Extravaganza.
Right, by Bella Boulevard. And these are the 4 cards for January. Aren't they fun?
Okay.
Look at those.
Are so
I love the little mittens. You warm my heart. Aren't they cute?
Isn't the snowman are so cute.
I love
Well,
it.
and I can sit and watch it snow and make these to send to the people that like to get out in the snow.
It's
Right?
true. It's true.
Aren't
So
they
cute.
fun?
I got out in the snow and made a big leafy snowman the
Yeah,
other day.
they're cute.
I love it.
And did we say that there's going to be 4 cards for
Every month? Oh my goodness.
Every month.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see the
isn't
next
that
one.
Cute?
Why don't we pull out?
February.
Okay, this is too cute.
Jenny,
Perfect Valentine cards.
Look at those.
So
Oh my
4
gosh.
cards for every month. So that ends up getting you 48 cards.
Yep, 48.
Okay, and I love the ribbons. I love how things are popped up.
And look
All
at
the
the
ribbons are included.
Look at that little teddy bear. Isn't he cute?
I love it.
I like that. Kissing booth. Pucker up, Buttercup.
Okay, now I've got to see the
that
St.
cute?
Patrick's Day ones because you just know March is
Okay.
going to be full of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I really like about this is it's going to be an online class, January 24th.
And we're going to walk you through how to make all of these cute cards. We're going to be having tons of fun, doing drawings. Everything's included with these cards. Okay, we've already
It's the
seen
perfect
So
thing to do in
cute.
January. You just need that little
So
fun
cute.
projecting time.
Yeah.
So we've
And-
already seen 12 cards.
Yeah.
12
And
cards.
you know what? Being a store owner, it amazes me every year how many people go crazy over St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, we have a
They
lot
all
of St.
have-
Patrick's Day
Yeah,
lovers.
they all have
That
to
is
get their
so
green
cute.
on.
Do you know what else we
Aren't they
like?
cute?
It's Easter. Let's see those
Happy
Easter cards.
Easter.
Okay, this one is so adorable. Look
I
at
love
those
that
ribbons.
egg page. That egg
Cute.
page is so exciting and extravagant.
The colors are cute, aren't
I
they?
love the wheelbarrow and the little flowers.
April showers
And those
bring spring
ribbons.
flowers.
So
Those
this
are
class,
darling.
Sweet.
this
Those are
class
so
is going to
cute.
ship in January. The online class, January 24th.
Mhm.
And you know what? It's in Mother's Day. May is
That's
in Mother's Day.
true.
And everyone's always asking for Mother's Day cards.
Look how cute those are.
Those are really,
Aren't they
really cute.
I've always looked at it as a day to honor all women.
Same,
know?
same.
And so give one to your
And
neighbor lady.
yes,
you know?
there's so many women in
Aren't
my
they
life
cute?
that I love to celebrate on Mother's Day and just send
Yeah.
messages to them.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
The other thing that I love is a lot of these you can just use for everyday cards. Like you could do
Yeah.
birthday card. What does
Exactly.
this one say?
Yeah.
The simple joys in life.
The only
cute.
one, this one that says best mom ever, but the rest of them,
So
great
cute.
spring cards. You know, thank
This is
you
a good May Day
cards.
card. It's May. It's May.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Okay, this isn't a musical, so let's see what's going on in June.
Okay. Wait, life is a musical. My Life 365.
Oh, June is cute.
I love the summer one.
Isn't that cute?
Okay, that is so cute. Those little popsicles and the
Isn't that
football and the
fun?
tie.
And aren't the
Seriously.
colors great? Everyone
Yes.
says they never get masculine cards, you
That's
know?
perfect.
That is
And
true.
those
That
are
is
so
true.
cute. The colors on those are great.
I
I
love
love
it.
the fact
So
that
great.
you get 4 cards for every month.
Yep.
And then,
Yep.
and this would be a good gift too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
yes.
could mail out 1 card a week each
Yeah.
month, right?
Oh, that's true. You could mail out a card a week.
What a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
thing to have in your stash.
fun? Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
let's see those
Really?
4th of July cards.
Okay. I love 4th of July. I'm a 4th of July
Well,
girl.
and you know it's my favorite because I met my husband cruising State Street on the 4th of July.
Oh my
it's true.
goodness.
True story.
Look at those ribbons.
Aren't they cute? And I never get tired of that little
Look
red
how
truck.
cute. Never.
It's
He's
so
He
cute.
can carry flags or
Yeah,
Christmas
isn't it
trees or
cute?
Just whatever he wants.
Anything,
Yeah.
pumpkins.
Yeah.
Really, really
Love
cute.
it.
Isn't that cute?
That's so cute. I love those popsicles. So cute.
They're cute.
All right, let me see my favorite month, August.
Time to vacation.
And celebrate Karen's birthday.
Oh,
right?
that's my
That's right.
favorite.
Okay, let me see this one. It's so cute. This is such a great everyday card.
It is. It's
Summer cards,
cute.
you can send these as thank you cards, birthday cards, just because cards.
I love how
really
cute
great.
everything looks pop dotted up. It just makes it look so
Isn't
fun.
it
And it will be
cute?
nice because, like I said, it's an online class, so
Yeah.
you'll get to know how to do the bows, how to
Yeah,
do
they're
everything.
cute.
And it will just be fun to get together and
What is
Celebrate.
what does the little license plate say on that one?
Traveler.
Traveler. Isn't that
Okay,
cute?
let's see September. You guys, this is so many cards.
I know.
People
and
are going to
September.
love it.
Back to school.
Time for those kiddos to get back to school. Are those just cute?
I love the back to school cards. My mom
Yeah.
is so cute to always send, well, she used to send them to my kids. Now she does it to grandkids.
That's
But
cute.
Look how cute
send them a
this
cute little
rocket is
school
popped
card
up.
Aren't
with
they cute?
$5 in it or
Well,
something.
and now they have Teacher Appreciation Day in Utah.
True.
These would be great cards to
I think
give
they
to your
pretty much have
teacher.
that everywhere.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just
Really,
know we
really
have
cute.
I
people
love
come
it.
in the
Those
store
are
looking
darling.
for things. but
Okay,
those are
Jenny,
so
show us what
cute.
you got
Okay,
for October.
I'm ready.
We gotta do the laugh.
October.
Look at the witch. The witch
Oh.
is darling.
So
Zoom up and
cute.
see.
I gotta get
Okay,
around
I
here.
love that witch.
Isn't she a cute witch?
And look-
And the haunted house. The haunted house is super cute.
And don't you
too.
love purple with Halloween?
Yes.
I
Love
love
Okay, so
purple
this
with
is all
Halloween.
one kit, you
We're
guys.
still
Isn't that
going.
cute?
We're still going.
Yeah, you
Is it
gotta
time to
see
be grateful?
November.
It is time to be grateful. Grateful that this is one extravaganza card kit. I love it.
And
Isn't
it's such
that
a good price.
fun?
Have we told the price yet?
I don't think we have. So it is $149 for
Yeah.
48 cards.
$149.
And all the ribbon,
All the
everything
ribbon.
pre-cut, ready to go.
And you'll have
Everything's included.
access to our Facebook online class, drawings, a fun time.
Yeah.
Lots of
Look
fun.
at this little squirrel.
Okay, that is just
The
Have
perfect
you noticed
themed.
more and more squirrels every fall?
There
We've got
are getting to
squirrels
be a lot.
everywhere. That's so
Okay,
cute.
ho, ho, ho. Is it time for Christmas?
It is.
Look how cute.
Okay, I think this is just adorable.
The
Zoom up and
stockings
see.
were hung
I
by the
love
chimney
the
with
Santa.
care.
And of course, everyone
Isn't
needs
he?
Christmas cards.
So
So,
very
Yeah,
merry.
darling
No, that
cards.
Santa is adorable.
48
Real cute.
cards.
Well, and you know what? We have several groups of ladies that come in looking for a project, and they want to sit and make cards together.
Do you know
This
what?
would be great.
It would
wouldn't
be
it?
fun to buy
Yeah.
the kit and then get together each
Yeah,
month
and
and
make
make
your
the 4
cards.
cards.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be
you
cute?
could.
Like,
That
what
would
a great
be
idea.
so fun. And
Yeah.
the thing I love about it too is just making 4 cards isn't overwhelming, so you can still have time to visit,
Right.
have
And
Those are
dessert.
so
All of
cute.
these are going to be packaged separately. So it will be easy just to grab your Christmas
Yeah.
or your Halloween or
Yeah.
your Thanksgiving.
Aren't they cute?
I mean, honestly, look at all of these cards. This is pretty
this
unreal.
would be
Cute.
such a good gift too. Wouldn't that be cute if you wanted, like, say you bought it for 3 of your closest friends and hosted
Okay, I am just loving this.
hosted a little thing once a month?
So it's on
So
Shopify. My Life 365 card bundle, 48 cards, $149. We'll also be doing a class on Facebook. Sign up now. You don't want to miss out.
Oh.
Okay. I bet all of you page makers out there are thinking, cards, cards, cards. We want pages. Well, guess what? Woohoo, we delivered. So this bundle is going to be your whole year, 24 pages, 12 double page spreads. And we're going to look at them all right now.
12 by 12. We
12
got
by
you
12.
covered, scrapbookers. Don't worry.
Okay, let's go. Let's see them. Okay, we're going to be starting off with January. So this is going to be a fun winter kit that you can put all of your winter pages on. And I just love all of these little elements. They're popped up. The colors are so bright and happy. What a great, great winter page. All right, ladies, let's see what we got next. So next up, we have Valentine's, which is also just a really fun layout. This also would be a great baby book to speed through the months.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air. Let's see what we got going for March. Okay, love this. How lucky are the scrapbookers today that they are getting 24 pages.
How much is this one?
This is $156.
And
So-
also an online class?
Yes, also an online class. And this online class is going to be January 23rd. Let's see the next one, guys.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
April.
Oh, my heavens. Look how cute Easter is. And
I love all these colors.
isn't it so happy and bright? And so many places for pictures, too.
Such good shades of pastel.
I
Huh?
love this. Bella is rocking it.
May, we can't forget Mom.
Okay, Mother's Day. Another thing also too is if you're not scrapbooking some of these things, you can easily take off the mom and put May, and you can kind of change up your titles.
Yes, because this comes with the whole ephemera pack, so you can be able to switch things around if you want. Use different words.
It comes with every month.
Yes, everything's included.
Let's see what we got going on for June. Also, the thing that I love about this as well is this can just be a fun summer page. You don't have to use it for June. You can look
Beach or
at that. How
anything.
cute that is.
I love that swimming suit.
Oh, I just
I
love
think
it.
you have one like it, don't you, Karen?
I wish.
I used to. I just don't fit in it anymore.
I remember one of you had a red polka dot
Moving along to July.
Okay. You used to.
Okay, look how cute this one is. Once again, that's our favorite red truck, America. We've got red, white, and boom.
So this is also shipping in January.
Let's see what we got August. So shipping in January, we'll be doing a class. We'll be doing drawings. We'll be having a lot of fun making all of these cute pages. We'll walk you through it. Everything's cut, but we will tell you what's popped.
January is
how
the
to do
perfect
it.
time for an online class also, just because you never know if you're going to be snowed in.
I love
Right?
the school days.
Isn't that one so
I
cute?
love all the colors.
I
and it
love
just,
the back.
I love
goes
these
together.
flashcards.
Isn't
They're
it cute?
adorable.
So cute.
Oh, let's
So
see Halloween.
cute. Here's Jenny's favorite one.
Had to put the cackle in there.
We can't forget
And
the
there's
castle.
this cute little witch again.
Oh, I love
And
her.
with all the projects we've shown, each project comes with 2 packages, full packages of ephemera.
Yeah, and there's some little extras in there for
A
you
lot
too.
of
cute.
extras.
Okay, let's see. November.
Time to be grateful.
I love this. Another thing that I like on these pages is if you have a ton of pictures, you can separate these and use them as 2. So you could use this by the pages and then just put pictures, and then you can, stretch your pages out.
Well, and even on this one right here, you can put 4 of the 2x2s on that are so
Yes.
I love it. Let's see what we got for
Or
Christmas.
just
cute.
to be
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay, once again,
Cute.
I am dying over the Santa. It is so cute. Okay, now the other thing that we have that is so much fun for these pages or cards or books is the add-on kit. And
add-on time.
the add-on kit is coming with all of these puffy stickers, epoxies. You get a top for every single month. And this is only $52 to add on. And it's kind of fun. I love the add-ons because you can just take and add cute little epoxies.
It really
or
does
dots.
pop it up and make it look
Isn't
so,
it the
so
best?
cute.
I love it.
Well, and you can add them to your cards,
Oh, yes.
the pages,
Or
or
the
even
mini
the
book.
book.
The mini
Yeah,
book, yeah.
everything.
Okay, let's
So
show you what else we've got
cute.
in store for you.
So
Hi, we're here with Bella Boulevard's brand new Christmas line.
It's called Merry Mingle. So let's get ready to jingle and we'll show you the Merry Mingle line. It's actually adorable.
Cute.
Look
I
at
love
all of
it.
these papers. They are so cute.
And they're so bright and happy. And you get 2 sheets of every single paper, which is awesome.
Look at
because
the trees.
you can use the front and the back. Isn't that so adorable?
It's a cute line.
So
The sweaters. That's
I love
so
it.
cute.
it is so cute. Love that. And the Christmas lights,
Oh, I love
absolutely
this one too.
adorable.
Little sugar cookies.
I love Bella's paper because it's seriously so thought out. And you get
Isn't
2
that
of
cute?
every single one of them.
And all the back sides fabulous also.
Look how cute the chipboard is. Absolutely adorable. I'm loving it. And then look how cute the besties are. I
They
love
are
the
cute.
besties because sometimes you just need some small prints to go with
Yeah,
things.
you just gotta have a friend.
love
All of a sudden you're like, this page needs a little friend.
Just the
Look
cutest.
at these cute stickers.
Okay,
Cute. You
I
can
love
spell
it.
things
I
out.
love these
And the border.
colors.
The border stickers are really cute with this
Okay,
line.
and with this bundle that we've put together, you're seriously getting everything. So you're getting the 5 Bella Pops. We've got the epoxies.
Both packs of ephemera. There is so much ephemera in both of these. It's adorable.
And the puffy stickers. And then with every full collection line that we do at our store, we do something super special. My mom puts together the cutest ribbon swags.
Isn't this cute?
So you get this free when you order the collection, and it matches all the papers.
It's so
Hold
much
that up.
ribbon also.
Matches
So
it
much
all
ribbon.
perfectly. So this whole bundle, $95, and we are shipping this out now. So if you order this,
So make someone's Christmas merry.
Merry Mingle.
Yeah, get them the Merry Mingle.
We are here with our cute card tutorial. So everyone in their Shop and Show box got this fun little kit, and you really don't need many supplies. We're using pop dots, a pair of scissors, a tape runner, and these chalk inks by Quick Quotes. And I'm going to show you how to use these. We have them on our Shopify. They're absolutely amazing. They also come in this pack that has all of the colors. It is awesome. So let's get started with our tutorial. Pull out your kit and let's go. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is open our kit up. And all of our kits at Mom and Me are in order. So you're just going to slide it out like that. We have a color copy on the bottom for you that we're just going to put up above. And then we've got both of our cards. So we're just going to separate that. This is our ribbon pack with all of our embellishments and accessories. And we are going to get started. So very first off, you're going to fold your card base. And we're just folding that in half. If you want, you can use a bone folder. I just use my fingernail. And then we're going to use this chalking ink. I love this. It goes on so feathery and so fun. The tip is actually made so you can get into tight little spots, and I'm going to show you how to do that when we get ready to do our leaf on here. Okay, so you've got your card base inked, and then I have, in the essence of time, inked a couple pieces, but I'm going to show you how to do this. So you just run it across here. It gives it a really nice vintage look, and inking is just so fun. I love how it looks on these cards. So what I like to do when I do a project is I like to lay everything out so I know how it's going to look before I glue. So now that we know what we're making, let's go ahead and put some tape on it. Okay, I'm just using the Easy Runner adhesive. I love it. We sell it here in our store, and it just makes everything so easy and so fun to put together. So I'm just putting a little bit of tape on that. And this is all Blvd paper that we're using. And look how easy this card is going together. I mean, we're literally almost done. So what we're gonna do is open up your, if I'm going too fast for you, just pause this and rewatch it. But hopefully this will help you know how to assemble your cards. So we're doing our ribbon, and we're just gonna go ahead and tie this all around. Usually I don't tie all the way around the card, but today we are. So we're just gonna go ahead and tie our little bow. And a lot of people ask how to do bows. You're just basically tying it like you are your shoe. Then you're gonna make your little loop. So basically this is where it gets tricky. You're gonna take your bottom loop and you're twisting it. Once you get that twisted, you can pull it tight, and then you can just fiddle around with your little ears, pull it tight, and then you've got a perfect little bow. Now, we like to give you a lot of ribbon so that you're not fussing and fighting, because nothing's worse than tying a bow without a lot of ribbon. So make sure you trim your edges. And we have our very first card done. Oh, no we don't. We have to put on our embellishment. So we've given you this cute little flower. You're going to want to pull out your hot glue gun and just pop that on with a glue gun, and you've got your card finished. Next up, we're going to do our second card, which is this one right here. And everything is just going to be laid together for you. We're going to once again fold our card base. We're going to get our ink pad. If you guys have never used this before, you're gonna love it because it is amazing. So you're just gonna ink around the edges, and I'm just putting it on so that you can see. I have inked already
this green. And then I'm just gonna lay all these pieces out just so that I know what I'm doing. It's kind of nice so that you can get your spacing the way that you want it. This little thankful one, I didn't ink. I inked all the other ones just because we had so many fun products to show you. I wanted to make sure that we had enough time to do our cards. So now we're just gonna go ahead and glue this leaf to the orange card base. We are going to glue this cute little yellow onto our green. Then we're gonna glue our green. I love this paper. It is so cute. We're gonna glue our green right onto our card base. Now we're gonna tie our ribbons around it. So grab your red sheer ribbon, maroon ribbon, and this is also kind of a fun tutorial because a lot of people are always asking how you do this. So you're just gonna tie it like that, like you're tying your first step of a bow. Then what you're gonna do, oops, my cute little round didn't get out of its package. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna tie your bow and just hold it down with your finger. Then you're gonna lay your biggest one down first, then your yellow one, and we're just gonna kind of crisscross this. So we're kind of just making a little crisscross. Then once we get it all crisscrossed, we are going to tie our bow. And the reason that we're crisscrossing it is because once you tie it tight, everything's just gonna lay perfectly just the way we want it to. After we tie this tight, we're gonna tie a looser knot on top, and that's our little decorative knot. Okay, now one thing we don't wanna forget is to trim our ends, and that's when everything really comes together super cute. And nothing is better than crafting with a sharp pair of scissors. So I love it when my kids don't get a hold of scissors because then I can cut really nicely. So we're just trimming all of our edges. Okay, once we get our edges trimmed, you've got your card looking like that. We're just gonna go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of this, and we're just gonna glue this down to our card base. Now, we've got our cute little pennant tag that I also have pre-inked, and it is just going right up here. And then we've got our red one. Sometimes if you're thinking you're missing a piece, always check your bag. I always like to, when we're pulling out the ephemera, I always like to craft with a cookie sheet, and then that way pieces don't get lost. We're just gonna put that cute little tag there, so it's looking like that. And then I wanted to show you how to ink this leaf, because you've got these little tiny sections right here. You can really get into these little areas. And that's one of the reasons they designed this ink pad the way that they did, is for this specific purpose. So we've got our little leaf on. I'm gonna crumble it up just to give it a little bit of texture. And then we're gonna take and put a little pop dot on the back of that. And our little leaf is just gonna sit right up there like that. And you can kind of just bunch up the edges like that just to give it a little bit of texture. Then last but not least, you have your button. And I am just, this button's kind of cute little button to stick on here. You're just gonna thread it. I should probably have pre-threaded my button for this so that I could speed this up a little bit, but all right, so we're just threading it through like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna tie a knot on the back of it. And then to get these little hangy little hangy tails, we're just cutting it like this. And I love this because it just adds one more texture and one more fun thing to put on. Once you get that, kind of pull them apart so they're kind of free flowing. And then you're just gonna take and glue your button on with a hot glue gun. And look, just like that, we have finished cards. Thanks for joining us.
Hi everyone, we want to thank you for being with us today. We had so much fun, and this new line is just so exciting, so fun to create with.
Everything that we've showed you today is going to be on our Shopify, and we're going to put the link to Shopify in the comments.
So we'll see you all at the Rocky Mountain Scrapbook Spectacular. Hope to see you there. Get signed up.
Thanks.
Hi everybody, it's Mary Dawn coming to you from Katy, Texas, and I have the honor of doing the Blvd banner for Bonnie and Eric. So this is your Blvd banner. I'm gonna help you do the tree, the holly, and I'm gonna do a few letters for you. And then if you don't want to do a banner, I went ahead and made a 12 by 12 page. It's everything that's in this kit right here you can do, except for this is my paper is the red and green. I'm sure everybody has red and green. So if you'd like to do that, you're more than welcome to, or you can make your Blvd banner. So let's get started. I hope everyone is having a great day with the shop and show. I am. I've been doing a lot of the stuff. Been using my cup that I got in my box, which I just love, and I love the pink. So the first thing we're going to do when you do your banner, always take everything out of the package. You want to turn it upside down. These are your directions. And then we're going to start with, what I do is I separate everything, all the pieces, which I've already done. But when you take it from the bottom, I will show you the bottom, it's got the B. So this is where you're going to start when you start putting all your letters together. It goes in order so you cannot mess up. So the first thing we're going to do is, you're going to do, the directions tell you to do is to layer the black and then the green stripe, which is this one. Everything's already pre-cut for you. So what you're going to do is, you can use a glue gun if you would like, or you can use a tape runner. I use the glue gun for like little details, but you can also use this tape runner. So you're going to run your tape on here. Make sure the holes match up just perfectly. Kind of hard, there you go. So you've got that. So we're going to do that also to the red one. Okay, glue that on here. Now we're going to do the green one. And like I said before, I'm going to do just 3 letters, because once you do one letter, they're really pretty easy to do. So now on the very first one, there's five green and 4 red. So you're going to make sure you glue all the black and then all your front pieces to all of them first, and then just keep them all laid down. But the first one is a Christmas tree. So what you're going to do is get your white Christmas tree that I already took mine out, which is right here. You're going to get your brown tree bottom, and I'm going to use my glue gun. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there. Here's my tweezers. And you're going to take your tree and you're going to put it at the very, very bottom of your Christmas tree. Then when you take your green out, it's going to be light green, which is this one, medium green, and then the dark green. And when you lay these together, they lay perfectly together. So what you're going to do is I glue my 3 pieces together first, like this. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. That's why this one is so good, because you can just put little dots all over. So you're not getting too much and you're not getting it real messy. Then take this and just lay it down. It matches up perfect. So now you got that one on top of here. Now we're going to do this dark green one. We're going to put it right on here. And again, you can use whatever you guys prefer. If you like the rolling tape, or also a Xyron machine works great also. I have that also, but I use that on different projects. All right, now you got your tree all together. There's your 3 pieces of your tree. Now you're going to glue this onto your white piece. And that lays perfectly on there, so you can see you got your stump and your tree. And now you're going to take your gold star. You have 2 because you're going to do 2 of these Christmas trees. You're going to put your star on right here. If you want, you can pop this up with a pop dot. I did it on my 2-page layout. Then you're going to pop out your little lights, which are the red ones, which I've already done. And I'm just going to take my glue, just put them where I think I would like them. And you can put more on if you'd like, or you can also use gems. Gems also look real pretty if you want to put different colors on here. It's up to you how you want to make yours all pretty. But I'm just going to use what was in my kit, and I'm just putting these all on. And then we're going to glue this Christmas tree onto our first tag. So there's your Christmas tree. Now we're going to take the Christmas tree, we're going to put it on our green tag. Okay, and there's your very first one. Very easy. If you just follow the instructions, everything goes together perfect. So now you're going to pick up your bee. Has 3 pieces. A white one, this is your back, then your green is your middle, and then your red is your top piece. So let's take the green. You're going to glue the green onto the white. Put it on there just like that, and you're going to have a little shadowing. The white's going to show all the way around. Then you're going to take your bee, the top of the bee. Make sure you don't put it on backwards like I almost did. Take your glue and you just want to glue a little bit. Tap it all the way around with your glue. Okay, now you got, there's your bee. So now we are going to take the bee, put that on the red polka dot. So now there is your bee. As you can see, these are very simple. They're cut perfect. Can't make a mistake, can't mess it up. So now we're going to glue the E. Do it the same way we did the B. All the letters are exactly the same. White, green, and red. So we'll do a little green. Okay. There's your green. The green on top of the white. Now we're going to put the red on. Just make sure all your holes are lined up with the green one. Go on there perfect. Like this. So you can also have a little bit of green showing once you put your red one on there. And then we're going to take that and we're going to put it on this banner. A little bit here. And now I'm going to show you how to put your holly together. You're going to have a Christmas tree at the beginning, like this. You've got one at the beginning and one on the end here. And now we're going to do the holly. And as you can see here on this Blvd page right here, I did not use the white background on the Blvd. I just put it on white paper. Put my 2 hollies on the E and the B. I added my little Christmas trees down here. and I did put gems on my Christmas trees down here. I cut these, but these are 2x2 squares. I also used the black paper, this black paper right here. I used it on here, and then I just cut out the pictures, and then I made that my little journaling square. So now let's put together our holly. So we've got this. So on the holly, we have a little white piece. You're going to take this green one and put it right on the top. And make sure that you get the white facing the correct way. And this green, there's a texture, and you can see on there, there's thin lines so that you know that you're using the front of it. So we're going to put a little bit of green on here. Put the green on there, and you're going to have some white also showing. So you got your green on your white. And then here are your holly berries. And you also have a little piece of black paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the red berries, you're going to glue them onto your black piece, and one is big and one is little. So make sure you get your berries on the black just perfect, because they fit perfectly together, just like that. Then you're going to take the berries, and we're going to glue them right here. This is such a fun and simple kit to do. I just love it. Then you're going to take your berries and you're going to glue it to your E, and they have it right here. Okay, once you get your banner all completed, like that, you're going to take this black string that they gave you and you're going to thread it into your banner. So you can see how my banner is right here. Be beautiful on a fireplace, wherever you would like to put it. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful time with Shop and Show. I love doing Shop and Show. I love the box that we get, and love our new Let's Scrap Shop and Show Live. Thank you, Bonnie and Eric, and thank everyone out there for watching my video, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you from Mary Dawn in Katy, Texas.
Hi everybody, this is Elise with Paper Wizard. I'm so excited to be with you today. We are going to be doing the recipe book right now. So, I don't know if you saw it, I hope you did, but we posted a video previously talking about your homework for the recipe book. All your pages, going through the ephemera and pulling that out, doing your paper cutting and getting it ready so we can go through this and get a lot of it done for you today. That's more helpful than me cutting paper for you for 25 minutes. So if you didn't see that, that's totally fine. Maybe you want to do that now. Maybe you want to glue with us. Up to you. You can always pause this video or rewatch it later. So no worries there. But
so the good news is they got a really cool make and take book.
Oh yes, it's
that
so cool.
has several pages.
Yes, there's 20 pages in here. And I believe that you can buy more of these and make it more of your own if you want.
But what that's going to mean is we're not, in the time we have, with all the other projects that we have, they're not going to be able to see everything put together during the time slot we have.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
You're going to cover the highlights?
Yes, we're going to do the highlights. We're going to do the hard stuff that maybe I'm a visual learner. So that's always helpful for me. So, okay, this is your packet that you received in your make and take. If you already did your paper cutting, great. If you didn't, here it is. So we are actually going to go ahead and open this up. Maybe you saved your packet. If you already glued it too, that's fine. But we're going to go over that today. So do you want to hop up here,
Sure.
Eric, maybe? Okay, I'm going to show you the best trick ever with opening Paper Wizard packages. I don't know if you know it, but instead of just dumping everything out, come over here and tear. Because when we layer stuff, generally, it's going to be in the same order that you need it to be for everything. So that keeps everything like it was in the packet. So, oh, I forgot to tell you about this. This is also going to be posted. It could be in the comments. We'll tell Colin to put it in the comments. It'll be awesome. And this is basically, again, if you're a visual learner like I am, how everything is going to be glued layered out. We're going to use this and we're going to go through and glue everything right now. So we're going to go ahead and take the sweet recipe layers. That's still in there. You just pop it out. No big deal. And we always put glue on the back of the piece that is being glued on top. Because if you do it the other way, then you get the glue boogers, and nobody likes boogers regardless of if they're glue or not.
Says a new mom.
Yes, yeah. We're in cold and flu season. It's a good time for sure. So we're gonna start.
Elise how old is A?
She is 1.5 years now.
Baby Avery.
Yep.
She's been our little mascot here at PW.
Oh my goodness. She's a hoot.
She walks in like she owns the place.
Oh yeah, and she goes right to the fruit snacks.
If you guys ever come visit us that are watching this, we have a kitchen area that we've decked out and decorated like a 50s diner. And it's full of those little...
Like the candy jars.
Yeah, the candy jars that you used to see at the old Drexels when you were younger. If you grew up like I did. Of course, I just dated myself too, so who knows.
Okay, so now we're going to put some glue on the back of the white. And honestly, I'm probably putting a lot more glue than is necessary. A dot is a lot. That's what I always got told in elementary school. So
In Texas.
yes, that is true. Actually,
Whenever I misspell a word, I blame it on my El Paso, Texas education. And Bonnie goes, you can't blame Texas for that.
they've come a long way for sure.
You just didn't pay attention is what we're finding out.
That's so funny. Awesome. Okay, so we have our sweet recipes. Next, we're going to grab...
So let me spell this out for them. If I
Okay,
may,
let's
please.
do it.
So this is a little cheat sheet. And the girls have been great to develop these and create these. So if you look at what this is, these are all the layers. This might be obvious to some, but we have some new people as well. This shows you the layers and the colors of the layers that go into making this. So if you just follow this from back to front, you can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So next in our packet is the holly pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a line of glue onto the red glitter.
You know what the girls at home are saying right now?
What are they saying right now?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Going, where are my tweezers?
Yeah.
Do we still have tweezers? I know they
we
got them in
we
the
had
box
some
a
at the
while
roadshow
ago.
this last weekend.
That's
in
awesome.
Texas.
These tweezers are a total game changer.
Yeah, they are. In the last two years, whenever I do any new things, there are two things I have to have when I put the first samples together.
Yeah.
Tweezers and glasses.
Yep. Every time I walk in the office.
Need my readers.
All right. So I went ahead and we have the holly glued together. I'm not going to take it out of the card right now. It'll be easier if you go ahead and keep it in there and then just glue the pieces as you need them later. I'll stick that right there. All right. Next on our packet are these little tabs. There's 5 of them. We're not going to glue anything with them right now. We're going to do that when we put our pages together. So I'm just going to set those to the side. This we'll need. This green piece we'll need in the book. Here we are. Cute little chef's hat. 2 layers. Just going to glue the white to the brown. And again, set that to the side. The heart layers and this red layer we're going to use later. This we're also going to use later. Oh, okay. Here we go on some more pieces. Have our spatula. Rubber spatulas are probably my favorite kitchen utensil. I use them for everything. Do you have a favorite kitchen utensil?
Me? Just a big bowl and a big spoon for cereal.
Oh, yeah. Okay, whisk pieces we don't need right now. Rolling pin pieces we'll need. And this little piece right here, I'm sorry, I should have said something about that. That is for our spoon piece. If you look right here.
Goes right there.
It goes for our spoon. So we just needed to get to our card that had the big spoon piece. So now that we have that.
You also actually have guidelines there within that.
Yes, so awesome.
Wooden spoon of where that top piece will go.
We'll just stick it right there. And then these 2 are actually rolling pin pieces. So then I'm going to flip this piece over. And then these go on the green.
I don't cook a lot of these. I got a egg muffin maker.
Your favorite thing to make is a reservation?
I use that once a day, either at night or in the morning.
I'm definitely more of a baker than I am a cook, but even then.
That's our go-to wedding gift too.
An egg McMuffin
Yeah, you kidding me?
maker. That's awesome.
Something for the guy, you know?
Yes. Yeah, my husband's
All
always
you
cooking.
brides get all the good stuff. Of course, they get to be
Alrighty.
married to you, right? They get to be married to the brides.
That's true. That is the gift.
So that's the gift. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so there's our rolling pin, 3 pieces, the tan, the green, and the red. I'm just going to put that to the side. I'm not going to pop it out of the card. And then we've got our cookies. Now, what's awesome about these, oh, I don't know if you saw that. If there's a little piece there, you can just pop it out with your tweezers or like those, what are they, like dental flossers? They kind of look like a mini bottle brush. Those
Yeah,
are also
yeah.
good to do. So for the cookies, I'm going to put glue on everything. And it actually lines right up. So this cookie piece that's down in the bottom goes down in the bottom right here.
Those might be the same size, actually, those cards.
They might be.
Although we used to encourage you to glue the backs and then just put them on top.
Mm-hmm.
But we found there's a lot of extra glue sometimes when you do that. So I like the way you're doing it.
You know what? I'm sure a lot of these ladies have super awesome, cool tricks that I would love to learn about.
Do we have a file in here by chance?
I don't know. I will check the drawers.
I doubt it.
I am not seeing one.
Okay. I got an idea when you're done there.
Okay.
That's the third thing
Oh,
I
yep.
usually have around. You know where I'm going
Yeah.
with this.
Let me show you this. So I think what you're looking for is for this, right?
Yep.
The file. So that's a good hack. If the tabs are not doing things right for you. So I just kind of tore that piece. You can get a nail file and just file that piece down instead of trying to tear it or cut it and
these
you get
tabs
frustrated.
These tabs are a little big. If you're wondering why these things are in cards, it's just to make sure you get all the pieces.
Yes. And we have given you 2 extra cookies. So if one of them wants to be goofy on you, then you can throw it out. Or you can save it if you want to expand your recipe book.
But if I may, all these little things like
Little
this,
tab pieces.
though, if it doesn't look great, it's not PW. So you needed to get a file or scissors and take those little pieces off right here. These are actually bigger than we usually have, so I apologize for that, but that's not part of the cookie naturally. But we
They're
have
just melting.
yeah, there you go.
Sometimes my cookies do that. So, all right, we're down to our last 4 pieces. So this, it's just white on the red. And then I'm going to set that to the side over here with our red flags because those are going to go together later. I think I glued that to the wrong side. Reusable glue dots are the best. Also, I don't know if they're going to be able to see this on the camera. Maybe down here. You can always tell if something's the back because there's the burn marks.
Yeah.
So if you see that, that's the back. It's a good little hack there. And then last, we've got our green scallop and our striped circle. So
Another clue is if it has a texture to it, the paper, we almost always show the texture on the top.
yes.
It's hard to see that on that piece right there. But
Okay.
all right,
now,
so far so good, Lise.
yep, we got all of the pieces that need to be glued together before they got glued into the book glued. So now we're going to go ahead and grab our book that we prepped. And let's see. Maybe we'll start with the front. Go ahead and glue down your scalloped piece. And your sweet recipes. Maybe you want to angle it. I'll angle it.
Depending on where
really
they store
cute.
that book, that'd be a great spot for pop dots.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that would be so fun. Yeah, feel free to replace anything glue-wise with pop dots because that is, I just feel like it gives such extra like pizzazz. I was going to say pop, but that would make sense because they're pop dots. So, all right. So I definitely want to show you how to put these tabs on at the top. And if you're skipping ahead of me, that's totally fine. I would recommend starting with this green. That way you don't have to measure. You can just line them up and go. So maybe we'll start in the back. Do a little switch for you. So I went ahead and I picked my ephemera for the back page and I put it over here. Go ahead and just place that in. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab out everything out of this page. And that goes on that side. See why this is, when I was first practicing putting this together, I had piles everywhere of each page, and then I realized this would make it so much easier for us. So
With 21 pages, you need to have
Yes.
a system, don't you?
absolutely. So this is the page we're going to make. We also have it in our instruction pages. Let me get that out so I can show you that. So we've got page 1 is on your written instructions up here. And then you've got all these and on the back and this.
That's pretty
So,
nifty.
yes, so go off of that.
They can tell we have a new color copier, huh?
Yes. Yeah. So, all right, let's get going on this. So we're going to go ahead. The white here represents your pictures. If you have pictures, great. If you don't, that's totally fine. I don't have my pictures, so no worries.
Yet.
No worries. Yeah, I don't have them yet. I got to figure out what recipes to put in there. So, okay, so I went ahead and glued that down. You also glue
What's
your
your
picture
husband's
down.
favorite Christmas treat?
My husband loves snickerdoodles.
Really?
Yes, he's a snickerdoodle guy. So
We won't tell him that I just had a snickerdoodle from
you got a snickerdoodle from
Crumble Cookies.
So funny.
He won't like me for that.
He's been up in the gym, so I try not to bring stuff like that
There
home.
we go.
But All right, so when you put your picture down, then you're gonna add these cute photo corners. If you don't have your picture yet, what I would do is just kind of like what we did up here earlier and had it in, kind of stuffed in there for later. I would do that and just slide this back in, and then you can add them whenever you get your pictures, but I'll go ahead and show you. They go on the corner here. What's your favorite cookie, Eric?
Oh my word.
Or Christmas tree?
When Bonnie and I were engaged, she made these triple fudge cookies every Sunday night.
I love when Bonnie brings in treats that she's made.
And the funny thing
They're
is,
so good.
I haven't seen them since. I think we had them a couple times after we got married.
I'll have to ask her about them.
I know. I think it was some secret recipe that she figured. Now that we're married, I want to keep them skinny.
That's.
But they were
so funny.
they were lethal. I mean, I'd have like 5 or 6 on Sunday night.
I believe it. So, okay, awesome. So I just added that last ephemera, and then we're gonna flip the page here. Work on this one. You're gonna flip the page this way. Please, 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 do not flip your page like this. Flip it like this, like you would in the book.
Because it'll be upside down.
It will be upside down and you will be sad. And then you'll have to redo it. So, which isn't too bad if you're using your reusable glue dots.
So with 22 pages or whatever it is, test that before you do it, right?
Yes, please, 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 please. So, all right, gonna grab our blue strip.
In worst case scenario, we use, as you've mentioned a few times here, we use the repositionable non-permanent glue.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you did make a goof.
Oh my goodness. And
If
look,
you
I
cut-
goofed whenever I was cutting.
Yeah, if you caught it quick enough, you'd be able to fix it.
Yeah. See, so what I did is I realized that I goofed whenever I was pre-cutting my paper just a little bit. So I just cut the edge off real quick because that way it will fit. Okay. Then we're going to grab our photo mat.
And again, no white paper here because that white represents your picture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we're going to add one of our rolling pins. Forgot what it was called for a minute. Had it right here. Kind of lines up with your photo mat. And then we're going to add a holly piece. So like I said earlier, I'm not going to take it out. I'm only going to glue on one of them because that's all I'm using right now. Then pop it out.
You're ready.
And that's so much easier than trying to glue your rolling pin all together and then putting it on your page and then having pieces everywhere and then losing pieces and losing your mind.
Let me state the obvious here, but there are so many pages.
Yes.
And there's so many combination of items that have to be on each page that you really have to manage where you keep everything and the order you put it in and put it together in, or is it really going to turn into is it going to be a great thing or it'd be a big mess?
Yeah.
So we want it to be a great thing for you.
It's like your tweezers say on the one side. I've rubbed mine off. I use them so much that says, I love Paper Wizard. And on the other side, it says, not so much today.
So much, yep.
So, okay. And with this ephemera, I'll gather it around the tree. If you look on your instructions, it talks about you need a hole punch to kind of punch a hole right here and then put that ribbon through. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you what it looks like without. It looks super cute either way. And a trick for you, if you decide to do the hole punch and the ribbon, when you cut your ribbon, don't use the whole ribbon piece to tie it. And I'll make sure one end is short and the other end will be tied all the way to the side. I'll show you on one of the heart buttons because those are a little bit more tricky. And then you can snip that. That way you don't have a lot of little pieces of red running out everywhere. And I also don't want you to run out of ribbon.
Don't squander.
Don't squander your ribbon. All right, so that one's finished. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it in my...
Very cool. Look how good that looks.
Look, and that way it's not sitting out on your table either. Again, oh,
it's your corner.
my corner went crazy. Let's see. I'll pull it out. Again, if you don't have your pictures yet, I would recommend not putting your photo corners on yet because we want them to go over your picture, not under. Unless you want it that way. If you want it that way,
But
that's
for
fine. You
demo
can do it.
purposes.
Oh my goodness, I'm doing it again. All right, there we go. So we've got those back pages done. We'll move on to here. Go ahead and we're going to take out all the pieces again.
And if I may, while you're getting those
Yeah,
together,
absolutely.
if you see these little cards here of pieces she's already used, she's not throwing those away because obviously there's extra pieces that still need to be used.
We are
So
going to use that on a different page. So
don't throw anything away till the end.
yes. Okay, so these ones are also photo mats, so you're not going to see the white. And because those are photo mats, if you don't have your picture yet, I wouldn't put it on like your accessories, like the spatula and the spoon and whatnot. Those are so crooked. Oh my goodness. I haven't been wearing my glasses a few days.
You know what's interesting? Since Bonnie and I've been doing this business, we have a wicked eye for anything crooked.
Yeah? Oh my gosh. It's like insane.
It's like, that's off by a quarter inch. No, it's not.
Get the tape measure out.
Measure it, man.
Yeah, she's totally done that before too.
Yeah.
So, okay, so all of your accessories here, we have the 2 holly, our spoon, our whisk, and our spatula. So if you don't have your pictures yet, that's totally fine. If you don't, I would recommend maybe popping your holly out, putting it in your clear photo flip until you get your pictures so you can glue them on top of your pictures. But I'll go ahead and put them there. Again, the white is indicative of the white over here.
The holly looks so cool.
Yeah.
Red glitter.
I love glitter. And I love that this glitter doesn't shed anywhere. That's like my favorite part about it. Every time we get the Christmas decorations out at my house, well, one, there's an argument because there's always glitter. And my husband loves me more than glitter, so it's still, he loves me more than he hates glitter, so it still goes up.
There you go.
Okay, we got our spoon and our whisk. So with the whisk, glue the handle and a little bit up here. If you want to glue right here, you totally can. I would not recommend it because then you're going to be picking glue boogers for a while. So I'm just going to clean mine up right here, and it's totally enough to hold it down.
And a fun little trick here is on this silver reflective.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any young children where you still have baby wipes around the house, if you give that a quick wipe with a baby wipe and then follow it immediately with a Kleenex or a towel, and get the water off it, it will shine that up a little bit for you.
Oh yeah, take your fingerprints off.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
but it still shines pretty good just out of the card there. So
absolutely,
don't go to the store just for that.
for sure. Okay, so we're gonna flip our page. Work on this one again. Flip the page this way, not that way. That would be really sad. So, okay, we're gonna get our red. Put that down. Again, this is a photo mat, so if you don't have your pictures, that's totally fine. On this one, we're going to add 2 cookies and an ephemera. So the ephemera is here. And I'll go about right there. And your 2 cookies. We'll go, again, you want to get that nail file out. Who knew so many household items could be used as scrapbooking tools?
Yeah.
All right. And then that one can go in there. I'm not going to fiddle with it because I know we're short on time. So I know we're short on time. I really want to show you.
Actually, you have 6 minutes.
I have 6 minutes. Okay. So in the 6 minutes that I have left, I'm going to skip this page. And I'm going to skip to this one where it has the green tab so I can show you, because I feel like that is really important for you to see, because honestly, it's not tricky. It's just helpful to see somebody else put it together. So like I said, I'm a visual person, so I take all the help I can get. So, alrighty, I'm going to start with this brown. Oh, that's my recipe card. And I'm going to put my green strip on. The instructions have like more exact measurements of like 1/4 of an inch and stuff. And you can do that, but I'm just going to eyeball it, which is totally fine. If you would like to do the same, I'm going to put my photo mat on and my ephemera piece. This ephemera piece is from the middle of a frame that was up here. So if you were already doing your ephemera packet previously and you're having trouble finding it, I know at first when I was doing that, I was so confused.
Again, don't throw anything away till the end.
Yes, absolutely. And you do have extra ephemera pieces too. So if you want to expand this book, you still have pieces that match all of the ephemera. So, okay, so we're going to go back over here. I don't know if you remember, we have that pile of pieces that I said we're not going to do anything to glue-wise yet. We're going to pull our green tab out. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on both sides. Make sure you put glue at the top of the little circle part, the round part. And we're going to put that one on first because the joy goes over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up with the edge and kind of have it hanging off the top like a lot actually. And then I'm going to turn it over and take my other circle piece. I'm going to line it up and then it's tabbed. Like I said, not difficult. It's just one of those things where it helps me personally to see it done visually. So we're going to add the joy. It kind of lines up at the top there.
And again, if this was me, this would be a great place for pop dots.
Oh, absolutely.
But
and this one I feel like if you put glue only at the top here, you can totally slide your picture in after.
true.
That way you can get more gluing done right now. So how are we on time?
We have 3 minutes. Yes.
3 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one then. And we're going to turn our page over this way. And we're going to get our paper, either have this one or one that's called Trim the Tree. Looks a little different. Still both so gorgeous. Go with it so well. And this is going to go on our side here. Oh, look at that. I goofed, Eric. This goes technically slightly underneath.
See, that non-permanent glue is your friend.
It is so totally your friend. Then you're going to take your recipe part. I'm using a green one. You can use a red one. You do have one extra recipe card that is not used in the instructions. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that in right there.
Cool.
And then whenever you're doing your next ones with these tabs, what I would do instead of measuring is I would just line it up. That way it looks
that's a great idea.
so way more uniform than it would if you were trying to just kind of measure it. So you can measure it if you want. Maybe that works better for you. I just know for myself, that works. That was such a great hack, time saver for me. So awesome. Well, we got through a good amount of pages. You still have a good amount left. The instructions are awesome. Make sure you look at your pictures. Those are going to be a lifesaver. And we'd love for you to share your recipe book and also, honestly, your recipes. I want to see your recipes.
Me too.
So we will see you guys later. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Hi everybody, it's Karen from Be Creative. I'm super excited to be back again for another Shop and Show live event with you. The website, as always, www.shopbecreative.com. That's SHOPBEE, 2 E's, buzzing B, CREATIVE.com. And I have a fun layout to do with you that was in the project box, exclusive to that project box. And so I hope you will craft along with me today. Now, if you, for some reason, did not get a project box, I know they went really fast. They always do. They keep going faster and faster every time we have an event, which is super exciting. Don't fret not, though. If you didn't get one, I'm going to do some tips and tricks that will hopefully inspire you to work with the stuff that you already own or just maybe replicate it. But even better, I have not one, but 2 companion pages. So you can complement your layout with a companion page, or you can buy 2 companion pages and make those a layout as well. And I decided to go layout this time because I was always doing cards, you know, and I know so many of us are card makers, but truly where I started my paper crafting journey, if you will, is as a scrapbooker when I had really, really tiny young little baby children. And that's what started this whole thing. And now, of course, they're all grown and gone. And I am getting back to my roots with scrapbooking, and I thought that would be fun. Now, of course, any of the techniques that we're going to talk about today or things we're going to do, you can always turn it into a card. If you look at the paper that was in your kit, like we're going to do this layout here, the back side is really lovely. You could do a whole lot with that in terms of card making and split it into fourths and do some 6x6 cards. You could do that. As always, you can be a card maker and a layout person at the same time. So in your kit, what did you get? Well, first let me tease the companion pages. Let me tease those. And I should note that on our website at shopbecreative.com, there will be a special category, a shopping category, Shop and Show Live. So everything that we're going to talk about, be it Totally Tiffany, which is a different segment, or this one here and all the stuff I'm using and talking about, it'll be really easy to find when you go on the website and shop. So the companion pages, I'm going to tease these and I'll talk more about them later and what's in the kit, because there's more than what you see. I'm going to sneak peek them for you. Sneak peek, sneak peek. Ooh, okay, we'll do that later. That was a sneak peek. Let's get into the project. So what did you get in your little kit? You got this lovely paper from 49 and Market. You got that. And it's 2-sided, it's beautiful, and a lot of it is done for you, which is why I liked it, to really do a focal image. The picture that I chose to do on my sample is one of my kids and us, and it's fall, and there's some oranges in there, and there's even that fun turquoisey green that kind of picks up, so that's why I chose that. Do any of you like stage your pictures, like what you're wearing? I mean, I know like if you're doing, say, holiday card type things, you match your picture to whatever color scheme you want to do, but like I've never been one to try and dress for the paper, but I know some people do, and there is nothing wrong with that. I think it's great. So in your kit, you got the 12x12, you got this card with some sentiments where you get to choose what you want to use. You've got some little tiny baby sentiments, a little pumpkin thing, some leaves. You also got a little half scallop circle that looks like this. I included that so we could do some journaling. And then you've got 5 little paper flowers, and I'm gonna do some fun stuff with that. So hopefully you have everything. You have adhesive on your own, and you have maybe some pop squares. Let's get into how we're gonna do this project, shall we? Okay, so I've got Mr. Layout going here. I want to decide, well, first of all, we gotta cut the bottom off of the page. So take your trimmer, cut that off, because nobody needs to see a barcode in your album. And then it's going to look like this once you cut it off. Now, yes, there's an up and a sideways and a down. I mean, yes, Mr. Butterfly will tell you sometimes, because I'm just mentioning this because sometimes you cut off that bottom and you're like, ooh, where's the top? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Yes, there's some writing where you can tell which is the top and which is the side, but honestly, this is your creation, not mine. So if you're like, I really would rather do it this way and I'll cover the butterfly and nobody needs to know, you can do that. It's totally up to you. So I've got it like this, and I'm going to go with, I think, should I do autumn? I don't know. Yeah, let's do autumn. And now I'm gonna grab, paper trimmer wise, you know, we all use a big paper trimmer, I'm sure, but I also really like small paper trimmer. This one is great for when you have just little cards or little things you want to do. You want to trim photos and small things where maybe you don't need a big trimmer. I love this little guy. He's kind of fun. What I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to start by chopping. I'm going to chop this out to make it easier for me to do. Let me know where you're watching from. I always love to see where you guys are watching from. Let's figure this out here. Da, 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 da. We're going to trim that down. And let me know too if this is your first event or if you're a veteran shop and shower. Let me know. I'm just curious where you're coming from. And have any of you seen me at various shows around the country? We do a lot of shows around the country. Let me know if you've seen me here or there or everywhere. And I'm just gonna clip the ends. Sometimes I'm just too, like, I can't be bothered to put it back in the trimmer, right? So I've got my little doodad. If you wanna ink the edges of this, you can. You could do a brown, a black, really up to you. I wish I had a brown. I've got a black here. Maybe I should try orange. I'm gonna test it on something else to see how I like it. I'm gonna test it on this side here because I'm not gonna use this. Yeah, you could do orange ink. You could do that. This is like a Tim Holtz orange pad. I'm gonna do that just for fun. I don't do a whole lot of inking of the edges, like in terms of it bleeding on into the actual sentiment or title. I just do a little bit so it just looks kind of like framed, you know, kind of framed. So I've got that going and then set it aside because I always tend to transfer that and then I get ink everywhere and that's never good. I am going to, let me see here, put my lid back on. I am going to trim down these guys as well. I need to trim him down. Let's see here. This one I can actually approach it like this. Let's get it in our trimmer. Let's see where the edge is, right? Hopefully, there we go. That works. That works quite nicely. And then you can go ahead and fussy trim those up if you wish. You could use scissors. I have pre-cut because I didn't want you to painfully watch me try and struggle with the scissors. So I have already cut those out. The other thing, because I'm going to use all of them just for fun. I mean, it's up to you. I gave you a lot to work with so you could figure out what you wanted to use. And then you can either ghost cut or fussy cut. I call ghost cut where you leave a halo of white around because fussy cutting is often, I mean, some people love it. Some people, it's relaxing, and other people are like, I hate fussy cutting, so much detail. Maybe it's hard to see. Maybe your dexterity is a little slower as we all age. We know how that is. I have a hard time seeing close now, all that. So if fussy cutting is not your jam, you can ghost cut. So either pair of scissors is fine, where I would just kind of come around and leave a white edge as long as it's pretty consistent all the way around. And see, these have some splatters. So I can leave that in too, and that'll totally work. So I'm coming around. So again, up to you if you want a fussy cut or ghost cut. And if I have any choppy edges, I just want to come around and clean that up like so. So either way, whatever you want to do is good. So I've got all that trimmed out. Voila. What else am I doing here? I've got that trimmed out. Okay, so let's take my picture because you may or may not do that, but I'm just going to do it for fun. So, yeah, this was taken in, I think it was 21. But we did a little parents' weekend back when my oldest was in college. And we went to this cute barn in San Luis Obispo, California, where they do it. It's like old-fashioned, you know, hayride, sunflower fields to take pictures. There's goats. There's animals. There's all kinds of pumpkins and apple pie. You name it. It's super, super cute and nostalgic. And so we took this little picture. So if it's not going to fit perfectly in the space, it's not a big deal. It doesn't have to. So you can kind of decide, like, you have an edge here. You've kind of got an edge here. Like, you get to decide how you want to make that work because you can fill in other things to kind of fill in the space. Like, I could come here and I'm going to put some of these little phrase thingies hanging off. So I may do that, but actually I think I kind of want to kind of split the difference and kind of do that kind of a thing. So, and you could tilt it if you wanted, but either way. Okay, so I'm going to mount that down. Here we go. I'm using the Tombow Mono Air. I really like it because it glides kind of like butter. And, you know, I think you've probably noticed by now I'm left-handed, but I always hold the runner and go, am I upside down? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I tend to, as habit. I pick up the runner and I touch it and go, stickies here, down. Like that's just my go-to habit to figure out if I'm holding it right. And I cheated and I used an envelope to do the back here, the backing paper, because sometimes you have extra leftover scraps and you don't need to use a perfectly good piece of white cardstock. So I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna mount this like that. There we go. I'm gonna put all of these doodads down. If you don't wanna use your little trimmer, another thing I really like to use when I'm doing little small things that are cut out, little die cut shapes, little phrases, cursive words that are intricately cut. I use my sticky folio. That guy, when he comes in the package, looks like this. It looks like this. It looks like this. There are refill sheets available. This is really great for those intricately cut guys. So you take that off. It comes with 5 sheets in there. And I'm just gonna pop one out and pop it. Let's see, make sure I have it the right way. Figure this out here. We're gonna go like that. There we go. So I'm gonna pop this into, so that's gonna lock. It comes with this little tweezer thing, if I can get him out. Tweezer and smoother. Here we go. Oh, goodness. So I've got this guy, so you can open it. It's gonna expose the really fine mini, really great for, I mean, even like paper wizard titles that are so intricately cut, sometimes it's hard to know what exactly to use. I mean, you could glue pen certainly and use the dot runner, but sometimes you need it even finer, and this is a really great alternative. So let me get all my little phrase doodads. I'm gonna scoochie this aside here. Oh. So you can just lay all your goodies like this, however you want. I mean, if I was really planning, I would do them right, you know, to get the most out of my sheet. And then I'm gonna smooth, a little pressure, you need a little pressure, like that. And then I can pluck them off of the background like this. Now, can you see that? Oops, goodness gracious, I'm not doing well here. There we go. So it's gonna add those dots. Can you see the dots on the back? Really kind of fun. Let me pull these all up. Make sure you've got a good hold on it. There we go. There we go. And you can see how it's leaving the space, so that's kind of fun. So again, great for little intricately die cut things. Ooh, ah, yes, that's kind of fun. All right, oops. So I'm gonna put these coming off of the edge, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Maybe just tuck it under like this and alternate. I love the colors on this, I really do, kind of fun. We have some of the 49 Market page kits and card kits on our website too, if you like that style. There we go. And this one I kind of ripped him because I was too overexcited. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to still tuck him in. I'm gonna do him up here maybe. Up here. And then I'm gonna go back to my glue pen and just fix it. There are no mistakes, right? There are only, say it with me, embellishment opportunities, right? That's how it works. So I've got that going. I've got Mr. Doodad here. I'm going to pop him, I think. I've got some pop circles. I'm gonna show you a couple other fun things that we do here. I'm gonna be mindful of my time. I wanna make sure I get to everything. So I've got my pop circles. I'm gonna pop him just like that. Why not? Beautiful. And then, you know, if you want a fussy cut or ghost cut, however you're doing it, I'm probably gonna do that. Because yes, this is florally, so it could be really generic fall. Like it could be, you know, thankful, Thanksgiving kind of thing. Or you could go more Halloween-esque, like with the whole pumpkin deal, which I'll talk about a little later too in our companion pages too. So then I can kind of pop this up here maybe. That'd be kind of fun. Right? I've got some fall leaves that I did. So again, I could go back to that sticky folio, or I could just use my lovely Zig 2-way glue pen and just add a little bit of glue to the back there. And I'm just gonna, I want it to kind of pop and have a little fall foliage color going in here along with all those flowers. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna have him coming off of there. And I'm gonna have one more. Where will I put him? I don't know. Let's put him right on the side coming out here. Tie a little of that green going
There we go. Now we've got these flowers. Let's talk about that. Meanwhile, though, before we even do that, I will be adding foil to this. If you have foil, any of the heat machine foils, you don't need a $3 billion heat machine. They want you to buy one. And they're nice. You can use them with, you know, dyes and do really fun backgrounds and intricate type of filigree design, but you don't need a fancy heat machine. You need something sticky to grab the foil. I think we've talked about this before, but for those of you who are new, I love foil. I foil absolutely everything. So in order to foil, I need to add something sticky for it to grab. So I'm gonna use a glue pen. I'm gonna do that. And as you can see, when it goes down, it's blue. So you can see what you're doing. And then it's gonna dry clear, which is quite nice. Then you know it's ready to be foiled. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of detail here and there, coming around, because I want this to dry and to be able to do something with it. And then I can do like dots up here. Why not? Like this kind of a thing. I'm doing this really quick and dirty, huh? Do. Kind of fun. Okay, I'll let that dry and I will try not to put my hand in it while it dries. So we have these flowers. I want to talk about how I want to tint these flowers. First of all, the glue I really like to use, the Art Glitter Designer Dries Clear. This comes in 2 ounce, 8 ounce, 16 ounce, and it has a really fine point, which I don't have here today, but people swear by it. That fine point is really nice. I'm going to cut, and you notice these aren't put together super sturdy, so that glue will come in handy. I'm going to cut. If you have any excess stems, cut that off. Let me pop this. So I'm gonna like make sure my layers are kind of together. So I'm gonna do on the last 2 layers, just do a little glue just to make sure. And then I need to build a little bit. I'm going to throw, it's really up to you where you wanna throw these. So I'm gonna maybe, you know, throw one here kind of thing, anchor it down. And if you smush it a little, that's fine. That is totally fine. I know some people aren't real dimensional scrapbookers because it's going in an album, but if you are, you know, say framing this or doing it on a wall as like altered art or something like that, canvas print, you can get into the dimension. Otherwise, you can use these flowers on some other project. Totally up to you how you want to do it. I'm going to do one here. And again, I'm just kind of anchoring that down. For the sake of time, I'm just going to leave the stem on this. And you'll know what I mean, right? So I'm gonna gather a few together like that. You have 5 to work with. Here, I need to cut that off. So this is like our last event of the year, Shop and Chill Live. And then we're gonna get into, you know, holidays, family time, and then we're gonna get back into the next round in 2025 of traveling a little bit, doing more videos, all that good stuff. In order to tint these flowers, I've either got an ink pad or I've got plastic. You can use an acrylic block. And I've got a water-based marker, and I'm just gonna swatch out some color. Is this red? It is red. I should have done orange. That's okay. Well, let me just show you on one. I'll do purple. Let's say you were doing purple flowers. So this is my favorite watercolor dish. We have these as well. They're really like ring holders, and I use them for watercolor because I feel like it adds a little something fun to my workspace. So you can get some water on there, damp. Let me take a flower and show you. So I'm gonna pick up that, and then you can come in and you can start tinting, adding some water. Do you see how I'm doing that? That's kind of a fun thing to do. So I can come around, I've got a piece of something stuck, and pick up more color. And that's easier than trying to color it. So boom, 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 right? Come around. So that's one way to tint. I'm gonna go onto this with my ink pad and just kind of scrape a little, and I can come in and just add a little bit of that orange into there. Super easy. So yeah, water-based, that's all I'm doing. Paintbrush. Yes, when you start adding a lot of water to your ink pads, it will dilute it. And no, you don't want to, this is a color you stamp with all the time, you probably don't want to do that. But like these, I exclusively use to do a little watercoloring because it makes it really easy, where I don't have to deal with markers, I don't have to deal with actual paint, and I can come around and you can kind of see what I'm doing here. And then you can dilute some of this down. So you've got hot spots and you've got milder spots, as you can see. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. Ooh, kind of fun, yeah? Now let's go back to our foiling. Let's do that. So I think this is dry. You can tell because it's clear. The light blue went away and now it's clear. So I'll take my, any type of machine foil, good side facing you. The bad side is gonna kiss the adhesive. Good side facing you. So just rub with your finger and a gentle lift, and you see how that does it? Make sure it's coming up. That wasn't quite dry. That's okay. You want to give it a good 5 minutes before you start lifting. There you go. Can you see that? And I've got some dots over here. I've got dots over here. So then it's kind of like a fine, Where's Waldo kind of thing, where we're coming in and adding like that. Ooh, that's fun, right? Oh, so much fun. So you just get to come in, and wherever you did a little glue, I'm sliding all over the table like that. Oh, that's just beautiful, isn't it? Did I miss any spots? I'm not sure. Sometimes you can go back through and touch it and go, oh, I missed that. You know, if there's any sticky anywhere, and you can find it. So you can kind of see how you've got a little gold hue going on. I could have also inked the edge here orange. That would have been kind of fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it with that layout. That's fun, huh? Little dimension, something different. Let's get into the companion page kit. So here's a couple I did, but like I said, you're gonna get a lot more elements in there to do different types of things. So let me show you what they look like. Oh, you know what I forgot on this? Wait. I forgot this, it's so important to journal, and that's why I put this in here and I forgot it. So I'm gonna use my white Uniball Signo, which is the best white pen ever. And I can put that this is, you know, let me flip that over. I can put, you know, Parents Weekend 2021, or whatever I want to do there. And then I can adhere that down. We'll put a little, see again, I got to figure out which way. And I can tuck that under like this. Because it's always important to not just make it pretty, but to journal and capture that memory. Journal it, journal. We're also guilty sometimes of forgetting to do that. So that's kind of a fun thing like that. I just kind of hid that, tucked it up under there. Oh, I have a hair. There we go. Now back to the companion pages. So one of the pages you're going to get, and this coordinates with the other page. Let me move this out of the way a little bit here. So one of them looks like this, and you know what? The back side is just as pretty as the front. So this is a pink back. That's kind of fun, and really heavyweight cardstock too. Let's get that out of the way. I'm gonna give you a full sheet of orange textured cardstock along with that. Let me move this aside. I'm gonna give you another one of these doodads. I'm gonna give you some white pearlized, almost cream cardstock, some turquoise to pull out some of those tones and these tones. I'm going to give you some foil because we just did a little bit of foiling, a full circle, and I'm going to give you some more flowers. So that is this companion page that has the flowers on each side. What does that look like? Like you can get 3 full pictures out of there. And then again, you can, like I didn't even use everything that was in there. I did this kind of a thing. And just so you can see what it looks like, if I were to say, finish this off, I'm going to do like this kind of a thing. And here, this is the other daughter who wasn't in the other picture and her boyfriend. There we go. Look at that. That's kind of fun. So that is this kit here. And then the other companion page is going to be, where did he go? Where did he go? He looks like this, a little more. You could go a little more spooky with this if you wanted to, because it's got those purples. I really tried to pull out the purples. Here's the back side. That's beautiful. Yeah. So I did that kind of a thing. What is in this kit? Let me pull it up. This one is, let's see. So you've got the full cardstock like this. Oh, let me move. So similar to the other one, but this time we're getting the purple. Whoops, there we go. So we got the flowers on the top this time rather than down the sides. On the top, different color on the back. And you've got a full sheet of the textured purple. I'm giving you that pearlized whitish cream card. I'm giving you some turquoise too to pull those turquoise tones out. The sentiment card, I'm giving you a circle. I'm giving you more flowers, and we've got foil as well. So that's what's in this particular one. So what does that look like? I'm going to take it a little more spooky on this one. So if you did this, and you can do, you know, any configuration. This is what I chose to do. This is years ago. We went to see The Nightmare Before Christmas. Halloween is my favorite holiday. Yes, it is. And so you could do something like that, which is kind of fun. ooh, ah, yeah. And I popped this up off of the scallop and I did foiling, you can see that. So that's the other page kit. So let's pull pictures off so you can see what it looks like naked. So it looks like naked like this. Voila, like that. Those are the add-ons. So if you want to do that, you can. But I do hope, let me put this back up. I do hope you enjoyed making this. It's a little different for me to do a layout. But yeah, foiling adds a whole lot and you can put it on anything. Adding a little bit, you don't need to be a watercolorer or have watercolor paints to incorporate watercolor type textures and colors into your work, which is what we talked about too. What else? I think, gosh, did I really cover everything? That was pretty quick. So thanks so much for being with me. Again, the website is shopbecreative.com. We're gonna have a special category, as I said earlier, for Shop and Show Live participants to shop from. All the goodies I used will be in there, plus some other really good deals. There's just, I mean, you know what time of year it is. It's the biggest shopping time of year when you get into the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, that whole neighborhood. We want to bring that to you a little early on Shop and Show Live. So be sure, no pun intended, to go to our website and you'll be able to take advantage of all those deals right now, which is really great. So with that, I will send it back to the folks at Shop and Show Live. Thank you so much, as always, to Eric, Bonnie, and their whole team that makes this happen and brings us to you and you to us. I really love it. It's been a fantastic few years doing this. We've really enjoyed it. And we can't wait to see you, hopefully in person at a show soon. Otherwise, back here virtually anytime. Well, a couple times a year for sure when we do the next Shop and Show Live. So thanks so much. And we'll see you real soon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Smith with Paper Wizard, and I have the pleasure of working with you today and showing you how to put together It's Beginning to Taste a Lot Like Christmas Make and Take. And I have my trusty camera person, Bonnie Lynn Smith,
Woohoo!
behind the camera.
Lucky me.
And usually I'm on the other side of this, but every shop show, she makes me do one make and take, just to kind of turn the camera around literally on me. So here we are. Now, I will say this. I am the designer for Paper Wizard and the art department, as
Maybe
it were.
you're the artiste.
As it were. And at my age, I always had to have certain tools. So this is actually how I put samples together when I draw them. I have all the things that I'm going to show you here. The reason I tell you that is it probably will also help you to have the tools that you need to put together any of our items. So I don't know about you. The first thing I need is reading glasses.
Me too.
I might be speaking just for myself and Bonnie. I have to have tweezers.
Me too.
And as we go through, okay, we're 2 for 2 there. Many of you may not use this. I always use a nail file. And this is for some of the stragglers that you'll find on the different pieces that we cut out with our laser machines. And I'll show you that as we go through. I'm sure we'll be using this. I love pop dots. So I have all of them here, different depths, different sizes, ready to be used as we need them. We always use repositionable glue. This happens to be a 3L product.
Scrapbook adhesives.
Scrapbook adhesives.
By 3L. So
And
you got that right.
And our friend Jane. And I always like to have at least one of these extra refills ready for obvious reasons as we're filming. Now, that being said, let's go through this. Now, again, if you're new to Paper Wizard, what you don't want to do, and you hear this all the time from us, so I apologize for those that already know this, the worst thing you can do with our products is to open your packaging and just shake it out here on top of the desk. What you do want to do, that's a no-no. What you do want to do is you want to pull this out the way it's layered, as you see here.
Exactly.
And then simply turn it over, because usually the things are packaged the way they are layered. Let me turn this around to our audience view.
So that's what it looks like when you pull it out, slide it, and it's in front of you.
Yes.
Okay.
And the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of these instructions.
What?
Because
Don't listen to him, you guys. Use the instructions.
no, I'm going to get rid of them. But for them, they may want to keep those around. Now, we have a few things here. The first thing you want to do is all these extra pieces here, I'm going to carefully put aside here.
Okay.
And we're going to deal with these larger pieces. Now, I have a cheat sheet here. So
Boom.
the comparison that you would have is this picture, maybe on your computer. If you go online and look up this product, you can make it larger on your computer screen.
And just so you know, I have a cheat sheet in front of me, but of course I'm not teaching, so
Yes,
that
you
doesn't
do.
matter.
And obviously, these can get turned around. So you want to make sure all of these fit before you glue. So that's what we're doing here is we're checking that out.
When I teach, I always say check your orientation,
Yes.
which means make sure the right side is up and the wrong side is down, or not isn't up, I guess.
Or as my dad used to say, who was not really handy when he was trying to be a handyman, measure twice and cut once.
And my grandmother said that too. Measure twice, cut once for sewing. And then what I tell everybody is, measure twice, glue once for putting together our things.
Yep. So what we're doing here is we took the 3 largest sizes here.
The backers.
The backers, and we put them together. Obviously, size-wise, they go from larger to smaller.
Well, and that's the black, the darker green, and the lighter green,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yes. Now, we need to give you a little bit of a tutorial on this piece here, this white piece. First of all, you will see a lot of these little brown lines.
I'm getting closer.
These actually are important, and it's actually the reason I volunteered to do this make and take, is these are guidelines on where you can actually put the letters. Because if you look at this, it's all,
Hold it over here.
sorry, under the
There you
camera would
go.
be nice. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's all on this big white piece of paper, this big backer here.
Mhm.
So if we just sort of turn you loose, chances are it would not look like this when you get done, even if you're the most experienced scrapbooker. So we'll give you some cheat sheets. Now, to that end, what you really want to do first is you want to turn this over, and we have some,
Well, here, show them the holes again
okay,
on this. Put it right side right.
all right. So
So see the 3 little holes. Show them those.
here, here, and here,
And that goes to,
here, here, and here.
boom.
Now,
There you go.
those are tiny pieces. And I'm sure that if I just gave you those pieces in a card and had you try to glue them, you might use a curse word
Or 10.
when you say my name. Say my name,
Say
say
my
my
name.
name. So what we're going to do is we actually have a little cheat sheet for that and a cheat on that. You're going to take this, which is the black glitter card. You're going to turn it over, and up here you will see 3 circles.
Circles, I
Okay.
see them.
Now, you don't glue the back of those yet. You actually want to glue the back of this piece.
I'm going to do it right side up so they can see.
Okay.
These are the 3 little circles at the top he's discussing.
Okay. And so we're going to poke those out here, and we are going to put them
And you're putting them upside down on the back of the white
upside down
piece
on the back
so that they'll show through.
with the black showing through. Okay.
And then when you flip it over, we're going to see 3 little black dotted dots. Well, not dotted eyes because the
Whoops.
eyes won't be there yet. See that one come
I
down?
didn't quite glue that well enough, I don't think.
You got to make sure you get enough glue in there too because they're smaller pieces.
Okay.
Also, you can use wet glue on this too. Eric's not a big fan of wet glue because, well, when you're teaching, you want it to be dry right away.
It scares me.
But
I'm afraid I'd probably use wet glue and get my fingers stuck together.
yeah, that's what happens.
I think that would happen. It's a little bit too
It's
high.
not Gorilla Glue, babe.
It's too high tech. Have you ever had that happen with Gorilla?
No, but
It's not
I've
fun.
heard of it.
It's
Have
not-
you had that happen?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty
Gorilla
impressed
Glue-
by that.
I don't even know what it was called, but when I was a kid, that stuff-
Super glue.
Super glue.
That's what it was called when we were
That
kids.
was.
Now
okay.
there's super glue and Gorilla Glue.
Okay,
So
now,
we have options.
We're working with the same piece here.
There you
This
go.
might be probably the hardest piece you're going to deal with. Now,
Well, because it's skinny and
yes,
it's little.
but what I recommend you do is put your glue on here while it's in this card. And that way you don't
Have to sit there and glue it after.
glue it after. And now you want to very carefully, and I just personally cut this on the laser machine to make sure it is all bueno. That was my Spanish for the day. Did we have fun in Texas or what, baby?
Oh my gosh, Texas was so much fun. We just got back from the Texas Road Show just over a week ago, and we had a blast.
We're still buzzing.
Those Texas gals, they keep you laughing.
Yeah,
We did a little dancing.
We have a brand new location in New Braunfels, and
Which was
it was
awesome.
perfect. Okay,
And for those who don't know, we're talking about our Paper Wizard road shows.
road shows.
Just so you don't feel left out.
All right, and we may have stopped, made a few stops while we were at Texas. I'm just
Just 1 or 2
saying.
or 10. Well, here's the other thing too. Before you put that down, show them the mark.
Yes.
And I'm going to show them on this.
Okay.
There's a little brown mark. Show them where the little
Yes.
brown mark is. See right under the B?
This mark here and this mark here are your friend for this word. So you want to have the bottom of that G fit right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to bring that B in, and you can actually stretch it a little bit. It's stretchy.
Well, it's the paper. Yeah.
Okay.
And see then you
And
got
then-
it
Yeah, but,
like that. So that's what it looks like when you're done.
but if you don't match that up, it's not going to have that arc to it. And that looks pretty darn cool,
That looks very
if
cool.
I may say so.
You may.
All right. And then, that's where we're at. To just sort of fast forward, I'm going to use these. I've already,
I already popped them out so we didn't have
Out.
to watch you do it again.
yeah, because it's pretty exciting
Well,
entertainment.
and remember, when you guys are pulling these out of the card, you want to pull gently. You want to work the letters out of the cuts, like where they've been cut, and just go slow. You can use a small fine tip scissors to help get them out, but be very careful because I've been known to cut a letter in half before, trying to do it that way because I get impatient.
So there's your A. And again, you have a little guideline right down here on that part of the A.
Let's show them the other guideline for the next. What's
Okay.
coming up next? Lot?
Lot. And so
Okay,
if
so-
I am correct, it's going to be
That little one right there.
right there.
And that's where the O
It's
goes.
on the O. Look at that.
Look at that. That's pretty impressive. And so when you get it, it's going to look like this.
Okay.
Okay,
So I'm going to just align that just like that.
perfect.
Yeah, I went to Buc-ee's, I think 7 times in 5 days.
I think I went 3 times with you.
There was one time I went.
Or maybe it was only twice.
There was one time I went at 11:30 at night for a late dinner after the crop on Friday night.
Mm.
And then I was there at 7:30 the next morning for breakfast. Okay, and this one, I believe so it's kind of the little curvature coming off that L. And really, it helps you to also look where that dot is on that eye.
Well, and again, what I'd like you to do when you do this, ladies and gentlemen, is lay it out before you put the glue on it, so then you can see where it fits.
Yep.
Ooh, we're gonna do the red letters now?
Yes, we are. Red letter. So red letter day.
Sweet.
So here again, we're going to, these are in a card. That's what we call these rectangles and squares.
Mhm.
And the reason we have them in cards is so we make sure you get all the extra pieces and all the pieces that you do need.
Nice.
I say extra because in this case, we gave you two little tops to this
Apostrophe?
big word for me, my El Paso education.
I'm sitting there going, does he mean apostrophe?
I need a little help there.
You cannot blame El Paso. You were in the Army. Your dad was in the Army. You're an Army brat.
That's true, in El Paso.
And I blame basketball. I don't blame the schools.
Just because they pull us out of school.
And baseball.
Just because we got out of school every day at 2 o'clock for an extra 2 or 3 hours. That was good. Now, I mentioned the nail file here. Is you pull these little pieces out, they have little, we call them boogers.
It's tabs.
Tabs. And so we want to make sure we get that cleaned up on you. Now, a lot of times we have backers. In this case, we do not.
Well, the white shows through.
So, okay, yeah.
It was a design choice.
So I'm going to put this, I'm going to turn this
Okay, yeah, I was
around
gonna
for
say,
the
can you turn that
audience.
around?
If I can
Yeah.
do this
Upside down, baby.
upside down.
Upside.
Okay, and that's going to go right there.
There it is.
Oops, where'd my glue go?
Where did your glue go? It didn't stick.
Okay.
Notice we self-corrected there, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
did. I had the wrong
Sorry,
side
I
up.
just bounced the camera.
It was not right side
I'm
up.
not the best camera person in the world. I do
as
my best.
Mr. Chip says. Okay, I think I got this one right. Okay, and again, just real quick, we're going to give that a little shake. And that will go right there on the bottom. Usually especially on these square letters, I am using the bottom left to give you those orientation marks on the white piece. Does that have any glue on it? Yes, it does.
And while you're doing that, I should tell you that we will have a 2-page companion layout for this. And it will have some photo flips on it for little mini recipes. So we will put that up in the comments, and we'll have Colin add that in when he can.
And why don't they see that right now?
It's not finished. I'll be very honest. I was getting worried, and I was told that the 3x4 photo flips were out of stock and were coming in December. And this morning I got a call saying they are in stock. They came in early. So now, which is huge for me because I wanted to use that size. So
That's half the story.
that's half the story.
The other half is
We were in Texas.
we're behind, but we're always behind. Okay, now again, just to help you, show them that little square right there, baby, right there, that little notch. That's exactly where this is going to go. So as that is, with that as your example, got some boogers there. We're
Gotta
gonna
get rid of the glue boogers.
clean those up. Okay, and the O's are always tricky, but that fits right there. And did I glue those? I kind of did, yep. For those of you wondering about Cooper the intern,
Cooper the intern is
have-
going to be Cooper the manager.
we have big news.
He is in Arizona at In-N-Out University training to be a manager for In-N-Out. And he has his first assignment coming up at the American Fork store. So those of you come into the Rocky Mountain Roadshow, you'll have to go say hi to Cooper.
True, it's on the way.
It's on the
from
way
Salt
down.
Lake.
But he is coming back tomorrow night after 2 weeks of being there. But this company, it's a good company. They sent him home last Friday night too, and then flew him back out on Sunday so that he could spend some time with his loved ones.
Cooper's not married, which we're working on, hopefully.
We are working on.
Well,
He will. He'll never watch this, so that's okay.
I think our boy might need a little assist there, but he does
He's
have
such a cute
he has a
kid.
brand new doggie
He does.
named Mumford Dunford Smith.
Mumford Dunford William Smith.
William Smith. Yeah, a lot of names. Okay.
Dunford after the donuts, of
All right,
course.
so we're off to a pretty good start here, guys.
I will tell you a little something that I hate to point out to you, but your A is a little bit close
Ooh,
to the T,
but
and
you
it
know what?
should be a little bit more in the
You-
middle
you know
between
what?
the T and the S.
Do you know what, babyface? Not a problem.
Well, that's why we use the
because
repositionable glue.
I'm going to fix it
Fix it up
if I can grab it. All right,
carefully.
so we're going to go
Yeah, just a little bit over. Literally a smidge.
Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
There's that.
Much better.
Bonnie's grading my paper. It's a good thing.
Give me a red pen, baby.
I know.
But it's beginning to taste a lot like. So we're getting there.
Yeah, we are. Now, I'm just going through these really quick because
Well, we've already done the letters.
how exciting
now.
can it be?
I think it's thrilling. What do you guys think? You
Oh,
think
yes.
it's thrilling?
Yes.
Okay, so now story time while you put the Christmas letters down.
So, baby, do we have a party?
We're having a party. But
Well,
that's not the story time I wanted to tell them
Oh,
about.
do you have a story?
Well, go ahead and talk about your party first.
My party.
Our
Party.
Yes. We are having, and I think that's already been shown to you.
Yeah.
We are having a big shindig, a scrapbooking spectacular. In fact, it's called the Rocky Mountain Scrapbook Spectacular in July. And it's at the Utah Valley Convention Center, which is a beautiful location. And well, honestly, we're not sold out yet because this is pre-recorded, but
We're really,
we're
really, really
close. So, but we will take a wait list if we sell out. And it's so far away. We usually have at least a handful of people who end up not being able to come and would like to sell their tickets. So if we are sold out when you go to look, please email me, Bonnie@paperwiz.net, that you would like to be on the wait list. And I'll get you on there.
And why is this event so special?
Well, it's special because you're going to have all the companies here and Photoplay too from Arizona come and teach classes, and not just the companies, but the main people from the companies. So we have Cynthia Sandoval from Doodlebug Design. They all know this. They all watched it earlier, but Madison.
They
from
may have
Echo Park.
taken a lunch break and not seen it.
Well, that's fair. Madison is coming from Echo Park, and he looked at me the other day and he goes, "Now, what did I sign up to do?" And I said, "You signed up to teach a class." And he gave me the deer in the headlights look. And I said, "Matt, you could bring somebody with you."
Honestly, this
We'll
has
probably
been
teach a class together.
this has been in the
too.
works we've been thinking about this for years.
For about 5 years.
And we
we've been wanting
thought,
to do it.
what
But then
would be-
COVID hit. So we
What
had
would
to
be the
wait.
coolest thing for you guys? Because we live up here with all of the
brands?
brands, pretty much. There's some that aren't here, but a majority of them are.
A lot of them are.
And
Especially the ones we do most of our business
we
with.
work with them all. And
And
they're all
these are our brands from Shop and Show.
yes.
We're talking Simple Stories, Photoplay, Echo Park and Cartabella, Doodlebug Design, hello,
Yeah.
and of course Paper Wizard. And then we are going to have lots and lots of fun.
Okay.
Oh man, now I didn't get to tell my story.
Of course, we were
All right.
really smart. We signed the contract
Mhm.
and then we called the companies
Well, you know,
just to check dates,
just check dates,
kind
just
of-
to see if they're
kind of the way we
available.
do everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a really
Highly
good,
intelligent.
this is a really good start.
Well, I think so too, because I mean, look at there we go.
Okay,
There we go. Now we just need to decorate it.
We got to decorate.
It's like a tree that we have to decorate. What are you doing now? What do you got?
I'm getting my parts out of this. Now,
Okay.
whenever you work with these cards, we
Don't
probably
throw
put-
them away.
Yes, because we probably put some extra pieces in there. In this case, these 2 pieces. So don't get down to your lettering and just toss this because then you'll be unhappy.
You'll have to dig
And
through
you'll
the trash
say-
to get your bowl
You
and
will
your
say,
handle
what
piece
happened?
out.
Okay, let's do the bowl now.
Let's do the bowl.
Why not?
I like the bowl. The bowl's a good idea.
Okay, again, we're going to do a
And then
little.
we have this
work.
brown piece. It's like, I think that's cinnamon from Doodlebug, speaking of Doodlebug.
Yeah.
And that's the inside of the bowl. So as you can see right here, there's that little touch of brown right there.
in
As
the-
far as I'm concerned, that means that there's chocolate brownie batter in there. Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's pretty cool. But how do you make it even more cool?
Well, it needs a rim and it needs a little decoration.
And that's where this comes.
So
into
this
play.
is, here, show this piece. So see, you can see this piece right here.
Okay.
There we go.
So again, a little, not too much adhesive.
But back to Eric making samples. Years and years ago, we had a 2-page layout, the Las Vegas Strip layout, with lots of the hotels on it,
I know it's
the
going.
Vegas Strip up in the sky, the whole deal. Well, that's when we still sold wholesale to a lot of stores. And Eric would go to these shows, and the stores would come in and buy from him after the show, which was nice. Thank you very much. And they would comment on how long it would take them to make that sample, and he would give away my sample.
Wah, wah.
And so he did that like 3 or 4
But
times.
tell
in
them
a
why
row.
that was such a big deal.
Well, honestly, to be fair to you and the stores, it's not going to sell without the sample. You have to see the sample. But my response was give them a free sample to build themselves.
Okay, commercial break.
Commercial break.
Yes.
Oh, we're doing this.
This
the
is
bowl.
back to the
Okay.
task at hand.
Okay.
This is a great spot for that.
Pop
Just
dot.
saying, that's a half.
You get in
half-
front of the camera. There
That's
we
a
go.
halfer.
That's a halfer. Oh, that's the thin one.
That's a thin one.
That's a thin.
And we're gonna go right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now continue to make fun of me.
Okay. I only do so because I love you.
Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, when you get to this piece,
Which
another
piece? Which
another
piece?
tool.
He said, when you get to this piece, and I don't know what
Oh, I
piece
didn't.
you're showing me.
I'm not very good.
Show me the
Okay,
piece.
this piece.
The whisk, the
The
silver whisk.
That.
Okay.
Okay. Baby wipes.
Yes.
Baby wipes are your friend on anything metallic with Paper Wizard.
Yeah,
So-
because the machine will give it a little bit of
Yep.
a smoke.
But look how. Whoops. You know what? This is embarrassing. I don't have anything to dry it off with. So
You brought your paper towels.
we'll use the old shirt here.
Well,
okay.
you know, that's what we do when they're not looking.
That's what I use all the time anyway. These old shirts, you're not going to hurt this shirt.
No.
Okay.
So
And then we're going to.
now this is a 2-layer handle, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
So the red goes on first, and it's easier if you do it inside the card.
See, if
is
I was
what
doing if I was really doing a make and take, it's actually 3 layers, baby.
well, the silver, the
We
red,
have
and the green.
And green. So here's
There's-
my
are there
green
2
and this little
greens?
card
No, it's 3.
right here.
Okay.
So just don't want them to think they're getting shortchanged on
No,
that.
well, it's silver, then red, then green.
Yep.
And you'll see why, because that little red is that little tip.
That's
Well, I'm going to show them here.
because I'm doing such a.
No, it's just, it's
Wonderful
easier to show
job.
them the done one, and you are working on yours, to be fair to you. So, but back to Las Vegas Strip. He came home and he'd given it away at another show, and I told him, I'm done. I'm not making any more. Totally done. Do not give that one away. I made one more for him, and that was it. And then I said, if you give that one away, you will be making the next one. He came home for the next show, and he'd given it away. And you know who he gave it to? Mary Dawn.
My beloved Mary Dawn friend.
Mary Dawn from Mary Dawn Scrapbooking in Katy, Texas.
Yep.
Well, wait a minute. Tell them what you just did. That's got 2 layers, correct?
Yep.
So that's the wooden spoon, and it's maple and cinnamon.
Yep.
And let me show you. Yeah, right there. So that's the maple, and he's getting ready to put the cinnamon down because I don't want my story to take away from the make and take.
This is kind of like a make and take without words. You tell stories,
I'm helping.
and I put stuff together.
This is me helping.
You know it is. You're helping me a lot. So I have to say
I'm
much.
such a helper.
Yes.
So then he gave it away to Mary Dawn, and he came home and he gives me another kit and says, I need another sample. I gave it away to Mary Dawn, who was, I have to admit, one of our absolutely favorite accounts.
Now this is important.
This is important. Oh,
Yes. You have 2 different brown backers of this cookie. If you look really carefully, there's an arrow on these that point that way
Okay.
and that way.
show me the arrows.
Right in the middle, right there.
Show me the arrows of my
and
way.
right there. Okay.
Wow, I can't
So,
see that one
I
very
know,
well.
It's tough. So
The darker the paper is, the harder it is to see.
but the darker one's on the very back. And you say, why do we do this?
Mm-hmm.
I actually forgot. I think it's just for effect to make it look like a more expensive cookie or something. So
Yeah.
we tend to put it up to the top left,
Up and to the left?
up and to the left. It's kind of our
Little bit,
it's
little
our,
bit.
It's our signature move.
Well, it's slightly up and to the left because if you look at this one, it's a cookie. It's supposed to look a little bit offset.
Yep.
It's not supposed to be perfect.
Yep. And then we have, let's turn this around for the audience because that's who we're dealing with here. And
Dealing with, huh?
this is going to
That's-
work.
Well, you have to go around and see, yeah, and make
Does that
sure
look
that it
pretty good?
fits. I can't tell because your big fat thumb's in the way.
Boom. Good enough for right now.
Actually, that works. And again, a frosting on a cookie is not a perfect shape,
No.
so that's okay.
Okay.
And then what are we decorating that cookie with?
We have some holly
Wait, show me that piece of paper again. I'm sorry, that was too quick.
right there.
Let me get. All right, so that piece is what you're looking for.
Yes. We're going
And
to
we're
pop
doing
that
the holly.
out and we're going to put it upside down. If that were to be the top, we should probably measure this and see. if
Make sure which way it goes. Remember, check your orientation.
I think
I think it goes like this.
that looks terrible. Let's go.
The one, it's hard to say. There's a little skinnier side. Yeah, that looks like right. That
Is that
looks
good?
right to me.
So if I had a pencil, I usually mark these and put a little pencil line on the back that's going to go up on
on the top.
the top because I turn around, I get confused.
Well, it's upside down and you're teaching upside down. One of these days we'll get the fancy camera like Simple Stories has.
We bought it. We have all the equipment.
Shh, don't tell them.
We
We
did.
haven't figured out how to use it yet, and we need new
Tell the real
furniture.
story.
I like my setup. I like my shelves. I like my table. In order to make it work, I have to get a different setup. I don't like a different setup.
So we spent thousands of dollars.
I did not ask you to do that. You and Colin did that
Oh,
without
yeah.
my approval.
Okay. Tell me what I'm doing since you're basically taking over. I'll make you take care.
So he's put the ivy down and then he's taken out the little piece with the red glitter berries. Can you turn that piece over so they can see it?
Sure.
Did you just drop it on the floor?
Right there.
There it is. So that piece has the berries in it. And see, he's putting that berry on top of the holly.
You hijacked my make it take, man.
Tell me you're sad about it.
You saved me, actually. Less words for me, the best.
Well, we got to finish my story too, but we're not there yet because they need to see this.
Okay.
But we're doing 2 of these and they're going to go
Whoops.
here and here to the right and left of the bowl.
Okay. Now, this is also, if I can get it off this darn thing. That was not a pro move.
Hey, even pros have amateur moves every now and then.
Okay. This is a great candidate to, make sure I get these right because they need to face away, I think.
Well, why don't you can turn it?
Does
Yeah.
that look right?
No,
No.
it doesn't look right. It needs to look like this. Where's your cheat sheet?
I'm looking. I can't do it upside down.
I know it's hard. So he's working on it. But again, what I'm going to tell you to do is the same thing. Don't put the
Boom.
glue on it. Make sure you orient it so it fits within the little notches, and then you've got it.
That's perfect. Okay.
And there. Oh my
So-
gosh, are we done?
No, hang on.
Almost.
No. Shh.
Oh, you
I
want
have
to do
something
ta-da?
important- I have
You
something
want to do
important
this?
to say.
Well, I have to finish my story too.
Okay.
What's the important thing you're having to say?
This is another good candidate for a little mini pop.
Oh, the little berries, the holly and the berries.
You know, I forgot we're scissors, of
That's
all
okay.
things.
Well, lift that up.
So hopefully this fits. If not, I'll use another thing on it.
Okay,
But-
so while he's doing that, the end of the story is basically I made him do make the next sample for the next show, and guess who never gave away another sample? There's the end of the story. Now I can
What
shut
did
up.
that kit retail for back in the day?
$29.99.
So this is what
I think it started at $24.99.
This was
we were losing money on it.
this was 15 years ago,
Yeah.
and it was $29.99. So just
Again,
imagine.
It was
How
it
much
wa-
was
and
involved?
it was a loss leader at $29.99 because the
Yeah.
labor on that kit and there were like how many pages on the laser machine was
It's
it?
30. The new
No.
one, which is a shorter version, is 39 pages.
No, that one was like 70 or 80
Yeah,
pages.
yeah.
It was insanity.
And
Putting all that together it took 3 hours.
if you really want to know the story back in the day, I actually walked the strip in Vegas and took pictures from both sides of the strip,
Yes, you did.
and then came back. We chose the hotels we thought were the most compelling,
Mhm.
and we drew them scale model. We would not do that today
No.
because nobody really cares.
No.
Back then, I didn't know that.
It's like when you hiked into Zion and took a picture of the 3
Yes.
patriarchs and lined them up and then drew them.
Yes, and then I came home and he said, "You could have Googled that," because I'm such an outdoorsman anyway.
You're very much a hiker.
I'm a hiker. When I was in Boy Scouts in Germany, they gave us like some coordinates and a compass.
Oh dear. That needs to come
Yeah.
down a little bit. That's a little high.
Is it a little high?
Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's fine. I'm
and,
wrong.
And they said, okay, use these coordinates, these steps in your compass, and we'll see you back here in 2 or 3 hours. Well, I couldn't figure it out. So, you know what we did?
What'd you do?
We went out to the main drag. We
To get
hitchhiked into
donuts?
town. We got some brats and some sodas. And then we hitchhiked back. We beat,
That tracks, actually.
we beat everybody back.
Hey,
So-
look at that.
I don't know why I was never an Eagle Scout. I can't figure that out. But I do respect Eagle Scouts.
All right. It's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas.
How's that?
I think you're done. Look at that. There's the sample. And here's the one we just made together.
Is it close?
Yes, dear, it's close.
Am I done?
You are done.
All right.
Say goodbye to the nice
All right.
people.
Glasses off, big smile.
Mwah.
I-
Thanks for joining us, folks.
I will say this, though. We appreciate our customers. We love you guys. And
Yeah,
you guys have kept us
we
in
do.
business. And let me do what I love to do, which is to create art
Yeah.
for 25 years now. So thank you.
Yay.